A very good morning, everyone, and a warm welcome to another edition of my morning mantras. It's like sizzling hot in Gurgaon right now, and I guess over the next few weeks, it's only going to get hotter, right? Hey, yesterday, I was in the afternoon going up the lift in one of our offices, and there were a few colleagues there, and they said hello, and I said, okay, I'm normally not well known, I try to be on my own. So, and then right after that, they said, I thought they were recognizing me for who I was in office, but right after that, they said, when is your next mantra coming up, right? So, I told them, right, I have to think about a topic, but if you have any topics in mind, do share. And then, quite coincidentally, yesterday night, typically late evenings, I kind of connect with folks in San Francisco or outside India. And I was talking to a lady who's doing some research in the San Francisco area on AI. And she too mentioned, about my mantra and when is the next one coming up. So no pressure, but this seems to be now, at least, it's a humbling experience to know that there is, some folks at least following what I say and maybe, learning some bits from these mantras. And of course, I learn a lot from the comments that follow, right? So, today, I started doing a sequence on Instagram, right, which I called AI or Main, right, in Hindi. In English, that means AI or me, AI and me. And of course, today I wanted to share a bit, how I have been using personally AI in my personal and professional life, right? Now, as life has it, everything around me seems to collate into, the honeycomb, right? The six aspects, as you know, even my book, the framework is called the honeycomb framework. So here are six things with which I am using AI, right? And I would love to, and six archetypes for which I use AI today. And then I would love to hear from all the folks out there, I'm sure there are many more wonderful stories on how you're personally using AI, right? I think the first one is AI is memory, right? So as you can imagine, after a certain number of years, you forget a lot, right? So, I find it really easy to get AI and these models for a simple but very important task for me, which is remembering stuff, right? So I remember, very recently I had to make a presentation to an August group, and I called up a colleague because I was not able to find. Previously, I had done a presentation to them in a particular city in India, and I reached out to a colleague, let's just call her Neha, and saying, do you have that presentation of mine? Because I wanted to remember what context I had given the presentation, so I don't repeat myself, right? Unfortunately, she didn't have it, but she gave me a date, right? She said perhaps that was the date when you gave the presentation. So that's what I did. I just, used in this case Copilot because it was office emails, right? And just asked it, broadly during this time I had given a presentation, can you try and find one? Can you remember what it is, right? And of course it did so, and it was just I felt so happy with a small thing like this that it saved me so much time clicking around and trying to find that presentation. If I had been good at naming standards and remembering where I store stuff, this would have not required AI. But the other strange example is my dad's got an apartment, and that apartment kind of number and place is like a complex hexagonal or hexa number, right? I never remember it. So recently on there where I used Gemini, I just said, hey, do you remember that number of my apartment, this apartment? And lo and behold, right, it searches through all the emails, extracted the number out, and also gave me what the property reference was, right? So first things, pretty simple, AI as my memory, right? Then the other area where I use AI so much nowadays is AI as a co-author, right? Now that is just fascinates me, right? Of course, it takes two to tango. In this case, I'm prompting, AI is responding, right? And then writing something, I'm improving, right? So whether it be a small para or an email or a paper, a board paper, or or a PowerPoint, right? A co-author, is something I'm so interested in. It's amazing the output it gives, and if you use the Opus models, I think of Claude, right? I mean, those are just next level, right? And they would exactly format it and give you the right kind of semantics and context and English on the way you have prompted them, right? So, I mean, recently I remember there was some feedback on a presentation that I was giving, and we needed a kind of McKinsey style, overlay on my presentation. So that's what I did. I described it to, in this case, Copilot, saying, hey, I gave this presentation on AI, there was this feedback, can you prepare a McKinsey style kind of, top line numbers and, how AI would impact enterprises. And then of course it prepared it. But what's interesting there is, AI as an author or as a content generator is, I was in a meeting in Bombay and some of the folks were presenting something, and the format and the colors looked quite similar to what this Opus had produced for me. So of course they had used the same tool. So that perhaps is a risk, that you have to overlay your own kind of tonality, on AI. Otherwise everything will start looking very similar, right? So AI as memory, quite straightforward. AI is, as a co-author, is perhaps, one of my most frequent uses. Then something, I asked AI, what should I call this? So it said Muse. You might understand this word. Let me explain to you, right? So as a person, I've had this aspiration, for example, to design stuff. For example, I get very inspired by Hindi poetry, right? There's so many layers to Hindi poetry, right? I've always felt, if I could manifest that poetry into some visual format, right? But I've absolutely no artistic bone in my body, so I've never been able to do that. But this AI or Main, the Instagram post was actually born out of this, where I convert, kind of poetry written by these wonderful people out there manifest them into visuals, right, based on the prompting I do, right? So this was a latent desire which I could never unleash, right? But with AI's help, I'm able to do that, right? Another area for me has been, as I explained, I'm not a designer, but I love that area, right? I love a great design, right? So recently I got introduced to Stitch with Google. Please look it up, Stitch. It's a free tool. Yeah, you can go and prompt saying, hey, look at the Enfield.com site, get inspired by the designs out there and create these designs or this, set of Figmas almost for me, right? I wonder, when I was a young kid growing up in the corporate at Emirates in Dubai, as a BA at one stage, if I had, as a business analyst, right, if I had this tool, I could exactly manifest what the user requirements were in some kind of a prototype, right, rather than writing it down, right? Because it brings it alive, right? So, I mean, AI as Muse, ability to do stuff that has been a latent need of mine, and with AI's help, I'm able to do that. Then fourth, AI as a researcher, right? This is something, I love doing. I have, if you came into my Gemini, history today, there will be so many bizarre and whole range of research topics, from modern airline retailing to credit cards in India and their dispersal, their growth, to something simple as, I'm going down this route to Mussoorie, right? I want to stay somewhere which is not close to the road. So exactly describing my need, and the AI researching it and popping it out, right? That's another, fascinating area what AI is able to do. And somebody, I think, at least that bit I can say about myself, I'm very curious. I'm wanting to learn new things every day. So for me, that's a deep engagement with AI today, right? AI as a researcher. Right? Then last two, to complete the honeycomb, AI is a synthesizer, right? One of the things it does is, it is able to summarize stuff so brilliantly, right? Sometimes you get, just like the youngsters today, my attention spans are also going small. So sometimes you get these long emails or these big presentation, consulting presentation, and what you want to know is, tell me the top 5 important things, right? So AI is able to beautifully synthesize and create that amazing summary. It looks as if there's a real human out there who knows and is creating a summary, right? And then last but not the least, AI as an idea generator, right? I mean, as an alchemist almost, yeah, converting things into gold, right? Creating new stuff, right? That is just unbelievable again, right? I get so inspired by the fact that you can just converse with AI, say, I'm thinking about this, what do you feel, right? And it'll come up with, or give me top 5 ideas, and then it kind of formulates your thought in a particular direction, and then you can pursue down a particular rabbit hole, in that aspect, right? So hey, I just wanted to share with you, this is a bit of a long mantra this time. These are the 6 things I'm using AI for. AI for, just, memory, AI for research, AI for, as an idea generator, right? AI as a muse, and some of the other things that I kind of shared with you, right? Listen, but I still feel I've only kind of touched the surface of where AI is, right? I know there are these amazing stories of somebody in the US using 5 Claude, I think OpenClaw agents to actually manage her whole life, right? Schooling, homeschooling for children, right? People are using agents. Yeah, I too tried to install OpenClaw in my private kind of laptop, but I must say, given the security issues, I kind of let it be for the moment. For me, that's the next area of investigation with AI. I think Google, I think they call it Remy, their OpenClaw equivalent. Given my work, I mean, is Office, but my the personal is all Gmail and stuff. I'll probably use the OpenClaw, the Google OpenClaw equivalent, Remy, that is coming up, and see where we get. Yeah. So hey, this is what I had to share with you. Slightly longer mantra on the 6 things that I'm using in AI. I hope it is beneficial to you. But what is more important is, in the comments, please lay out, what archetypes of AI are you using? What are you doing in your personal and professional lives with AI today? And what do you expect to do in the future? This is great talking to you. Thank you very much. Have a great day ahead. Cheerio.